I feel stupid for that. I'm an idiot. Hi, hello, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hey, how you doing? My name is Ash. It is almost 90 degrees outside and I am gonna do a kind of skin tint foundation word test. It has been a long time since I've done a video like this and I don't know how well it's gonna go, but I figure why not give it a shot since I have the time today. We're gonna try out the Tower28 skin tint. I bought this a few months ago and haven't used it yet, so now's a good time to try it. I have it in the shade 05 Fairfax. I'm not gonna like traditionally prime, I'm just gonna go in with my moisturizer. This is the Lawless Forget the Filler one. This was gifted to me through Skeepers and I've really been enjoying it. It's pink. And I'm just gonna apply this and then do my brows. But this is a very nice moisturizer. It works very well under all my makeup, so that's why I'm using it today. My husband's texting me. He always ends up texting me right when I start to film. Alright, so moisturizer has set in. Brows are, for the most part, not done. They need to be fixed, but so let's get into the skin tint. This I think is technically called SunnyDays. It has an SPF of 30. It says it's okay to be sensitive. SunnyDays is alcohol free, fragrance free, and non-irritating. It's made with powerhouse skincare ingredients that help soothe skin, stress from UV, blue light, and environmental damage. And it has prickly pear, which is an antioxidant and reparative, and aloe and centella, which is an antioxidant and soothing. This also says it's a lightweight, non-greasy mineral protection you'll actually want to wear. Safe for sensitive skin, won't cause breakouts, non-greasy natural finish, non-nano reef safe mineral sunscreen. Sounds promising, and hopefully the shade works. I did get, like I said, the lightest shade, I think. Sometimes with skin tints, the shades don't really work out for me. Let's just test the color on the back of my hand. Let me turn down my exposure so you can see that more clearly. It's pretty yellow. So like I said, no primer. Let me zoom you in so you can get the full effect of this. No primer, and I'm just going to see what this looks like on one side of my face first. And I am going in with a sponge because that's just my preferred way of applying face products. So what I look for in a skin tint is not so much full coverage. Like obviously that's not a claim for skin tints. I look for it to even out my skin tone, maybe cover up some of my freckles. That sunk in very quickly. You can kind of see this side versus this side. It's less red, a little bit more coverage. So let me see if this is buildable. And the color, I think I can deal with it. It doesn't look too off. Everything looks off on me, but I'll deal with it. This has a very pretty finish. You can kind of see how shiny it looks. This does look very natural. I can see that it does look a little too dark on me. But now let's work on the other side, and I'm just gonna go straight on my face. Technically, don't do this, especially if you are a makeup artist, does makeup on clients. Never put something directly on your face. In general, you probably shouldn't do that. It gives pretty decent coverage for being a skin tint. The real test is my forehead, which it's not picking up on any of my dry patches on my forehead, which is, you know, shocker. So put a little bit more on. Just want to see just how much this can be built up. I think I'm just impressed with how well it just blends out. It blends into basically nothing and it doesn't feel heavy on my face at all. However, I am worried how shiny it is because I don't like things to feel sticky on my face. So I turn my exposure down a little bit. I don't know if you can see clearly the difference between my face and my neck. I can see it pretty well in my mirror, but I'm just gonna drag that down a little bit. I'm hoping with a little concealer and everything it would be fine. I do have some breakouts on my chin and it's clinging to that a little bit too much, but other than that, I am pleasantly surprised. Again, this is what my face is looking like. This is before powder and everything. So I'm going to, real quick, do the rest of my face because why not?
keep screaming. No one ever understands it. Feels like I became Atlantis. Hidden from the world, I'm looking for a way. I'm looking for a way. Falling down deep into a lonely void and I can't get out. Hope for something magical, 'cause no one else seems to even bother. Looks like I'm on my own, facing this loneliness. It is hard to be found when no one's looking. I am feeling left out and I keep screaming. No one ever understands it. Feels like I became Atlantis. Hidden from the world, I'm looking for a way. I'm looking for a way.
Not much, but it is what it is. Let me zoom you in. This is what my base is looking like now. So far, I really like it. It looks a little funky on my nose, but I think that's just from the mix of the powders. But overall, I really do like how it looks right now. Don't mind that spot. I have a spot on my face that just doesn't want to take pigment. That's fine. But overall, I really like this. So I'm going to go and finish off the rest of my eye makeup. It's now 11:22, so I will be back in probably like 30 minutes or so. And then I'll do a couple checkups throughout the day and go from there. Alright, so it's technically a little bit longer than the 30 minutes. I think it's been like an hour because it's 12:21 now. I will probably have this makeup on for the next like 8 or 9 hours because I got stuff to do today. And yeah, so this is what it's looking like with my makeup on for like an hour. It doesn't look too bad. I think I really like how it's looking. I do think that it is a little bit darker because you can kind of see where I dragged it down my neck. So I'm not a fan of that, but that's just something I have to contend with how pale I am. Not a lot of companies do pale enough shades or dark enough shades, so either end of the spectrum, they suck. But yeah, let me do a shot in natural light because I am just in front of my ring light right now. So the sun finally came out, so I'm gonna show you what this looks like in my natural light. So, 1 second. Oh man, I miss filming in natural light because this looks so good. So this is what it looks like natural light. I'm gonna have to start filming like this. And this is on my Canon camera, so I'll do a couple updates. So I gotta go to the grocery store in a couple hours, so maybe I'll do like a grocery store update. Yeah, I like it. I am into it, so I'm gonna go take photos before my husband gets home, and yeah, I will check in a few hours. Alright, so I'm back in front of my window, and it's not that much later because I realized that I'm an idiot. This is technically just a tinted sunscreen. It's not branded as a skin tint, but it had enough coverage where it's like a skin tint, so I feel stupid for that, but that's all on me. So I still will do checkups throughout the day just to see how well this makes my makeup last, but yeah, I feel like an idiot. So if you get this, it's just a sunscreen. I'm an idiot. So I kind of forgot to get a clip earlier, so here's a clip of me in the car around 5 o'clock. Hi, hello. So it is, that's not gonna show, kinda. It's 7:44, and the makeup's been on for about 8 hours, and I am calling it quits for the night because my tooth is hurting. I'm really tired, and I just am practically falling asleep. So I want to get this makeup off. So this is how it's looking. It doesn't look bad. I have a little bit of breakage down here, a little bit on my upper lip, but that's from sweating. I know that I screwed up and this is technically just a tinted sunscreen, but with the amount of coverage and how it looks and feels on my face, I'm gonna just treat it as a sunscreen infuse skin tint and deal with it that way. But yeah, so this is just what's finished. I am gonna go take off my makeup, and if you like this sort of video, let me know. I know I screwed up, but maybe I can get better at it. But yeah, I think that's it. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe. I'd be happy to have you over on my channel almost daily, maybe. I don't know what my schedule's gonna be, but you can keep up to date on everything in real time over on Instagram, and all my other socials linked down below. Instagram is the one where I like post my stories, and it's like my day-to-day, so if you're interested in that, you can check out my socials. I'm just artistryxashh everywhere, and I need to wrap this up. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you have an amazing day or night whenever you're watching this, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.